This is my origami microdose recipe base recipe. For this video, we are using Enjoy's Sebastian Ramirez Gesha. Shout out to Enjoy Coffee Roasters. Here is the recipe on the screen. If you are watching on mobile, might be a little hard to read, so feel free to drop down into the description. The full recipe is there. The first thing I want to note is that this is a cone filter recipe. There's three other things I'd like to note with this recipe. First is the grind size. I pretty much use a medium fine for everything except for Ethiopians. I'll go a little finer with that one. And then second is temperature. You can honestly brew this recipe between 80 degrees Celsius and 94 degrees Celsius. Please play around with temperature. This recipe is very forgiving in that sense and will bring out different flavors in the same coffee at different temperatures. And lastly is your total brew time. This is going to change from coffee to coffee. Some coffees are more dense. Your pour height will absolutely affect this. I usually pour right above the dripper because there's 4 pours, so there's no need for agitation. And then whatever additions you add, like swirls or WDTs or whatever you want to do, that will change the total brew time. The first pour is the bloom. It's 30 grams of water. And I like to make sure that the grounds are really saturated here because it is a smaller dose. I want to make sure that they're wet. So I'll give the dripper a nice swirl and a nice shake to make sure that it is saturated. The second pour is at 30 seconds. This will be another 30 grams of water. It's a slow circular pour right above the dripper. The third pour is at 1 minute. This will be 45 grams of water. It will be another slow circular pour right above the dripper and will bring your total to 105 grams of water. And the fourth pour at 1 minute and 30 seconds is another 45 grams of water to bring the total brew to 150 grams of water. If you want, and if you feel like you agitated enough, you can swirl the dripper again and level the coffee bed. Now we just wait and let gravity do its thing, let the water run through the dripper. This brew took about 2.5 minutes, just under. And don't forget, you don't need to hit the exact grams and timings on everything. If you're a couple grams over or a second or two early or late, honestly, it's going to be okay. The recipe is going to be just fine. That is my origami microdose base recipe. Please play around with it, enjoy it, change the ratios, change your pour structures, change your pour patterns, do whatever you want, have fun with it, and just enjoy drinking some good coffee.